morning, everyone. This is the kickoff to Maryland Snap Ed's new series, Fresh from Maryland, all about how to purchase, select, and prepare the season's best produce. This is a recorded session, but you can leave comments and questions and we'll respond. We'll be back live next week. Today, we're touring Crossroads Farmers Market to give an idea of how they are operating during the pandemic and how you can use SNAP and WIC benefits at the market. We hope this gives an idea of what the experience may be like at your local farmers market, but keep in mind that markets all operate a little differently. We'll post links in the comments to help you find your closest farmers market and find out whether they accept benefits. With that, let's go live, for me anyway, to Crossroads Farmers Market in Takoma Park, Maryland. So we have joining us today Sarah Servin, the market manager, and Robin Hernandez, a nutrition educator with the market. So good morning. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Hi, how's it going?
It's great. It's great. It's so good to see the both of you. Can you give us a little bit of information about Crossroads Farmers Market, where and when shoppers can find you?
Yeah, so we are a Wednesday market. This is actually our 15th season that we've been running the market in Takoma Park, right on the Tacoma-Langley Crossroads. We're actually located on University Boulevard East and Ann Street in Takoma Park, and we're on Wednesdays from 10:30 to 2:30 from April through the end of November. So 33-week season.
I am so glad that the sun is out for you today, but this was a good reminder to mention that farmers markets are open rain or shine.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I've been lucky enough to work with Crossroads Farmers Market for a long time now. So I know what makes Crossroads such a special place, but can you share with our viewers, why you feel Crossroads is so special?
Well, you might be able to hear lots of kids and families running around, but I think that Crossroads is really special because it truly is a community informed and community run space. The market has served this space for 15 years, like I said, and we were actually the first market in the United States to match SNAP or food stamp benefits and use that model in other markets throughout the country. And so we really advocated for the use of those benefits at markets in order to make local food more accessible to all of our community members, as well as to make sure that farmers were getting a fair price for their goods as well. So those are really our values that we hold true for the market, for the organization, and through all the programs and activities that we run here.
And I know today is somewhat of a special day at the market as well, and just one of the many traditions that you like to honor at the market. So do you want to tell us a little about something special for moms?
Yeah, so today we're celebrating Mother's Day at the market. So we have a text message platform, and we let all the moms in the community that are at least registered on the text message, and then that kind of travels through word of mouth, that if they come to the market today, then we'll give them $5 in fresh checks, which are these tokens that they can use to buy fresh fruits and vegetables here at the market. So just getting people to come here and making sure that our moms are recognized as well.
Yeah, and I know in the past you've celebrated other events like Earth Day, Independence Day that's celebrated in Central and South America, and other days of community importance. So that's really great.
Yeah.
So I know that you were very on top of implementing safe practices at the market, both for shoppers and for farmers as a result of COVID. What should shoppers know before coming to the market this year? What looks different even from last year?
So you can see everybody at the market is wearing a mask. We are still treating the market like a retail space, and so we want to make sure that everybody that comes to the market is still wearing a mask. We also are implementing, you can kind of see, but there's chalked spacing where folks can know where to stand while they're waiting in line, and so those are going to be designated 6 feet apart. We're also just doing food to go only as of right now. So shoppers can come to the market if they're interested and hungry and getting lunch. We've got lots of great food options, and they can take those with them and then go eat outside somewhere else or bring them home to their houses. But Those are the main things. We also have 2 areas where we have hand washing stations as well for folks to wash their hands and hand sanitize throughout the market as well.
Great. Can you explain to us how shoppers using SNAP or WIC can spend their benefits at the market? We know that this can get a little tricky for customers sometimes.
Yeah, so if people have their SNAP benefits on their card, the way we operate at the market, we kind of operate like an ATM. So shoppers with debit, credit cards, or SNAP cards can come to us, and they will take out however much money they want, and then we're matching up to $50 for this entire season for SNAP benefits, and then for WIC benefits, we're matching 1-for-1 up until however much moms have. So we're trying to maximize benefits for all of our shoppers to be able to buy more fresh fruits and vegetables. And we have a mushroom vendor actually as well this year, so he's able to also accept the fresh checks.
That match is absolutely incredible. That is absolutely incredible. What a great way for families to be able to really maximize their benefits at the market and to get fresh fruits and vegetables. That's so awesome.
Yeah, and I can just turn around the market so I can just show you kind of the table where folks go to see us and to do the transaction. So I'm just going to step back for a moment. And so this is the Crossroads Farmers Market tent, and you can see there's the spacing and where folks can come and do the transaction with us.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So once you have the tokens, how do you spend them at a stand?
So I can show you. Would that be fun?
That would be awesome.
Let's do it. So I have some fresh check tokens here that I already took out from the market. And I'm gonna go over to a farm and show y'all how I spend them. So great, thanks.
And this is also a great little tour of being able to see some stands.
We're just like doing a Facebook Live. Can I do
Yeah, totally.
Thank you. So I have fresh check here. What can I buy with them?
You can buy anything you see with them. All of our vegetables, you're able to purchase those, except those.
Awesome, cool. What can I buy with $5 in fresh checks?
With $5 in fresh checks, you can buy 2 bags of greens or any 2 items of what you see. We have a 2 for $5 deal, so you get 1 onion and 1 kale bag, or you can get 2 free garlic. So
Cool.
anything you see, you can get.
Can I buy 1 kale and 1 spring onion?
Yes. Would you like a bag?
This is perfect.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great.
Sarah, thank you so much. That was a really great example of how Sarah and the market itself has worked with market vendors to price produce in such a way that really helps people using benefits get all of their benefits for the money. They really are, able to utilize the full amount of the benefit at the stands. The farmers really make it easy.
Yeah, especially because when the WIC checks come out, they're all in $5 increments, and farmers aren't able to give change for those checks. And so a lot of our farmers, knowing that people are coming to the market with the WIC checks, have adapted their prices to offer more $5 deals.
Sarah, so we saw the transaction using SNAP benefits, but I know that WIC operates a little bit differently. Can you explain to us how shoppers would use WIC at your market?
Yeah, so once a year, shoppers or mothers will receive that are in the WIC program will get the WIC Farmers Market Nutrition Program checks, and they can spend those checks directly with farmers, and those farmers will give them a receipt, and in order for them to bring the receipt to us, and we will match everything that they've spent with their WIC checks. And so each booklet is worth $30, and we'll match $30 if they have $60, we'll match $60, and that money doesn't expire. And so you can come at any point in the season and spend and spend that money. It doesn't have to be right on the spot.
So I'm just going to give a quick summary because I want to make sure we got this, because for our listeners, this can get a little tricky. So for SNAP benefits, they are coming right up to the farmer market manager stand, telling you how much they're going to spend, and then you are giving them the match in like and vegetable checks to go and spend. For WIC, shoppers are actually going to the individual farm market stands, paying the farmer with the WIC check, and then they get a voucher to bring back to the market manager to get the fresh fruit and vegetable tokens.
Exactly. Thanks
Great.
for the summary, Anne-Marie. That is exactly it.
I've been sharing this with shoppers a long time.
You can tell.
So do you have any tips for shoppers to help them shop smart at the market? And I should also just point out again that that vendor was another great example of some changes that farmers may be doing at the market, keeping their produce behind them as opposed to out front in the table, again, as a way to protect customers and farmers at this time. But yeah, any tips you have?
I think I would just recommend that that as individuals we continue to take care of ourselves when we're doing our shopping. If you are coming to the market in the earlier time period, maybe note that it might be a little bit busier than if you come towards the later part of the day. So if there's a preferred time period when there's fewer people, then later in the day might be better. And I think just knowing that farmers markets are outdoors and are safe spaces for people to buy their fruits and vegetables, and you get a lot more social benefit than just shopping at a grocery store. And so I really encourage everyone to find their local market and make it your own, as farmers markets can be for everyone. And if it's in your community, then it's also for you, and that it's important that you are part of your local economy and part of your local food system.
That's a great reminder. And speaking of local delicious foods, I believe there was something some farm vendors were going to have today that was a new, well, not a new, but an in-season fruit that most of us are very excited about seeing at the market. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so it was the first week of strawberries for some of our Virginia farmers. At Crossroads, we have farmers in Virginia and as north as southern Pennsylvania. And so we get a little bit longer season because of that range of producers. But the first of strawberry season is always it's always exciting. It's an exciting time in the spring as it transitions to summer, and just seeing the fresh red fruit that's out there just is a good sign for the future of the season.
Yeah, and strawberries from the farmers market are a world of difference from strawberries at the supermarket. So I encourage you to give those a try if you're lucky enough to find them.
Yes, and they've been harvested in the last 24 hours. And so that just makes a huge difference. The transport time is a couple hours versus a couple days, and it really makes a huge difference in flavor and your environmental impact as well.
Well, Sarah and Robin, thank you so much for joining us today, for showing us a little bit about the market. We definitely want you to be able to get back to your customers and what you're doing there today. But it was really great to see everyone and to see, everything still kind of going along as it should and people out visiting the market. That's wonderful.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely come visit us. We look forward to having you all.
Absolutely. So we will be live next Thursday at 11 a.m. and every Thursday throughout the growing season. Each week will feature a different locally grown fruit or vegetable with timely tips on purchasing and preparing it. Thanks so much for joining us today, everyone. Bye.